Hello. Okay, my talk is titled, as you'll see in the program, Against All Odds. Why against all odds? Firstly, in my personal life, I experienced a lot of pain. And one significant experience has been the loss of my oldest brother 8 years ago. He was brutally murdered in Mitchell's Plain. And that, as you can imagine, was very painful and very hard for me to deal with. 8 years later, I'm standing here, I survived that. He was very influential and very inspiring towards me pursuing a career in music. Secondly, I had to educate and okay, the second point is, after his death, I basically decided consciously to pursue my career in the music business. And so, in the industry, I felt I needed to educate myself, and doing that, I went to a lot of courses and workshops, and what I found there, as a female artist stepping up, was mainly men at these workshops. And at first, just stepping out and entering the world of the music industry, it was quite intimidating. And so I had to fight really hard. I had to become strong. I had to be assertive. I had to speak extra loud just so that they could hear me over all the male voices. And that for me really made me strong, and I survived that. And here I am since 2005, professionally, independently being a musician from Cape Town. Just to point out a bit more of my experience in such a male-dominating industry, such as many other industries we know of, I think I'll tell you a bit about my experience with my band. I am the only female in a 5-member band. And then recently I did a musical theater production called Afrikaans. 8 cast members. I'm the only woman in that 8 cast membership. What next? I decided to work 3 years on my album. It was an intense process. I released it last year, exactly a year ago. And so I learned a lot during that time. I decided to take my time on the album because I wanted to release a quality product. I wanted to release an international standard product coming from Cape Town. And why am I saying this? Because my album is also titled Against All Odds. And it would reflect through the music content, as you will hear. Recently, a young man from the Cape Flats chatted with me online, and he asked me, how did you come to be so successful? And I smiled and I was like, personally I feel I still have quite a way to go. I said to him, I have a long list actually, but thank you for acknowledging or realizing that I am successful and that you feel I can teach you a thing or two about being an independent music artist from Cape Town. And so I gave him a bit of advice, and what I said to him was, how come I managed to go through all my personal and professional challenges as a young woman and as a young person in Cape Town doing arts? And I said to him, firstly, I'm very thankful to have the support of my close friends and family. That's important, to have a strong, solid support system. Also, a lot of determination, a lot of planning, knowing what it is that you want, going out there, networking, finding the right people to assist you on your journey with your plans, and just being confident, being confident, having faith, believing in your plans and in the moves that you are making. So that's just a few of the points I gave him, and to always be real and true to yourself. Lastly, in terms of Against All Odds, and my experience as a female artist, I travel abroad a lot, and I always make it a point to engage with other artists in which other country I find myself performing in. So what I like doing is observing the role of women, you know, artists in other countries wherever I travel, and see, you know, the dynamics in comparison to the way I find it over here. And what I found was basically it's the same, you know, a lot of, there will be a lot like of male artists and then a handful of female artists. And I'm so proud because I can be internationally one of those women that stand their ground, that fight through and be determined in terms of getting my voice heard and just getting my point across and getting my messages across. And that's what my music and my writing and my poetry is about. It's about the real life experiences that our people go through on a daily basis, including myself, and how we manage to get through it and be able to inspire and motivate and support one another. And to further explain that to you, I think there's a few things I left out, but that's the most important stuff I wanted to say, is a song I'm going to do for you off my album titled Against All Odds. And this song is called Move. Here we go, enjoy. Thank you. Situations got me thinking about these things. My world is crazy. Tell me, where do I fit in? I know this young girl who has lost everything. Now I sing, I'm finding drum kicks to my beats and I feel the music. And do you wanna join in and move with me? My hips move, my feet move to the strings of the guitar. Come while we travel on our way to a place real far. And now my vision got me seeing things so clear. Though it's hard to reach, I take it step by step, see you and me. Together we will reach the stars while we sing. We finding drum kicks to my beats and I feel the music. And do you wanna join in and move with me? My hips move, my feet move to the strings of the guitar. And while we travel on our way to a place real far, drum kicks to my beat, yeah. I need to feel the music. Wanna join in, join on with me. My hips move, my feet move to the strings of the guitar. And while we travel on our way to a place real far. Thank you so much.